Hi there, welcome to WOWChinese. I'm Maurice. Did you know in the English language, there are actually many words borrowed from Chinese, such as dim sum, wok, and lychee. But wait, are they really Chinese words? When we talk about the Chinese language, we generally refer to Mandarin, the official language of China. But the above English words actually came from a Chinese dialect, Cantonese. Then, how come words from a dialect came into English more compared to the official language of China? This is mainly due to the fact that people from Fujian and Guangdong province were the majority of overseas Chinese immigrants in earlier years. Among them, Fujianese mainly gathered in Southeast Asia, while Cantonese mainly in North America. Therefore, Cantonese, the dialect of Guangdong province, has entered the English cultural circle more widely and is well known by most foreigners. As some of you may know, there is a big difference between Mandarin and Cantonese. For example, the pronunciation in Mandarin of the three words mentioned above are 点心, 锅, and 荔枝, though their characters remain the same. To Mandarin-speaking people, Cantonese sounds like a foreign language, and vice versa. If you have not studied Mandarin or Cantonese systematically, it is almost impossible to understand the other. So, what are the exact differences between the two languages? First of all, as mentioned earlier, Mandarin is the official language of China, while Cantonese is just spoken in some parts in southern China. This means that in most parts of China, people have been learning Mandarin in school since they were young. So, in most parts of China, people can communicate with each other in Mandarin. By contrast, Cantonese is generally not learned in school, but naturally acquired through family environment. In addition, because of the different positions of the two, their scope of application is also quite different. Mandarin is commonly used throughout China. Cantonese is almost only used in Guangdong, most parts of Guangxi, Hong Kong, and Macau. Now, with the popularization of Mandarin in basic education, the dominance of Mandarin has become increasingly obvious. Thus, the use of Cantonese among young people is gradually decreasing, and many young people don't even speak their own hometown language any longer. Besides their social status and scope of application, the phonetic systems of the two languages are also different. For example, some initials in Mandarin do not exist in Cantonese, such as zhi, chi, shi, and zhi. So, it sounds like it's easier to learn Cantonese, right? Actually, it's not the case. This is because Cantonese has some more phonetic features, like finals ending in b, d, g, and m. The pronunciation of these syllables is quite special. If you have not been systematically trained, it is almost impossible to make it good. Moreover, Cantonese has a total of 9 tones, which is 5 more than Mandarin. Even native Mandarin speakers can hardly fully learn all the 9 tones. You can give it a try if interested. Apart from the phonetic differences, Cantonese and Mandarin often use different words to express similar meanings. For instance, 美女靚女帥哥靚仔站企看睇吃 sit. There are plentiful such differences in the vocabulary system. No wonder it's hardly intelligible mutually between the two languages. Even if you have overcome the differences in phonetics and vocabulary, their different grammars may still give you a great headache. In Cantonese, the word order of many sentence patterns is really distinct from that of Mandarin. For example, in Mandarin we say 我先走, I'll first go, while in Cantonese it's 我走先, I'll go first, like English. With that being said, even after you have mastered Mandarin or Cantonese, it can still be quite challenging to learn the other one. Alright, to sum up, the difference between Cantonese and Mandarin is huge. Generally speaking, it is more difficult to learn Cantonese than Mandarin, but the scope of application of Cantonese is much smaller in China. So, if you want to learn Chinese faster and communicate with more Chinese people, then probably learning Mandarin is a better choice. Okay, that's it for today's video. Please stay tuned for more practical Chinese language learning resources. See you next time.